News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Peter Dubois.
And I'm Beth Jones. First tonight, a Smithfield man is in jail after a standoff with police.
33-year-old Cy Perry is charged with aggravated assault and criminal threatening with a dangerous weapon. Chief Deputy Michael Mitchell with the Somerset County Sheriff's Office says deputies responded to a domestic disturbance call at around 1:30 p.m. on Wednesday. They were unable to make contact with Perry when they arrived. Mitchell says the Maine State Police tactical team was called in because Perry was believed to be armed and had barricaded themselves inside the residence. At approximately 9:30 p.m., the tactical team made contact with Perry and arrested him in the vicinity of the home. His bail is set at $10,000 cash, and he's scheduled to appear in court tomorrow.
Well, the Penobscot Nation and construction company Nickerson and O'Day held a groundbreaking ceremony for a new community center. Our Doug Banks has the story.
The planning and the funding and all of the effort that will begin the remaking of our new community building is not only a symbol, but again, the expression of who we are today.
6 years of planning and hard work was on display at the site of what will soon be the Penobscot Nation Community Center.
We're anticipating breaking ground and an actual groundbreaking with our excavators in about a week to 2 weeks. We anticipate the project will last about 14 months, and we should be cutting the ribbon before the holiday season of next year.
This project will house the Tribal Administration, Penobscot Nation Museum, a courtroom, finance offices, the Tribal Council, and much more. Children from the Indian Island School are also welcome to put items into a time capsule, representing a snapshot of the lives and memories of today's Penobscot community. Once the ribbon is cut, the new building will be a haven for those seeking dialogue and a sense of community.
These centers become a magnet for community, right? Like they become a place where everybody feels like they can come to get a multitude of answers they want, or just to see people, or talk.
This community center will hold and represent many things. Being a magnet is one that everyone involved is keeping close to their hearts.
And I think we've really been missing that since the old facility was gone, and I think it's, again, I think we underappreciated how much that affected the community, and so we're excited to get back to that.
On Indian Island, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
An annual yard sale fundraiser in the town of Corinth takes a unique approach. Roxanne Easler has been organizing the yard sale for the past 19 years and says all the items are donated by community members. What sets this yard sale apart, there's no price tag on any of the items. Instead, people can purchase the goods by making a donation that works for them. All the money raised supports less fortunate families during the holiday season, ensuring every child has a gift to open on Christmas morning.
Nothing will have a price tag because I don't want anyone to feel that they can't have Elmo because he's too much money. If Elmo is sold for a quarter, so be it. Yeah, it will even out.
The sale kicked off this afternoon at 212 Tate Road in Corinth. It will be open through Saturday. Easler says the yard sale has raised approximately $40,000 over the years.
Sounds like a great way to operate. Well, in 2021, Texas experienced a winter storm that compromised electrical grids and resulted in 246 deaths. To prevent a similar tragedy from occurring here in Maine, the National Science Foundation awarded $6 million to a UMaine-led research project. The collective research team, STORM, will be studying infrastructure data to improve electrical grids in rural and low-income communities. The project will take 5 to 15 years, utilizing virtual reality and other immersive practices. The team says they want to achieve a greater understanding of each community's priorities and needs.
We're going to get this data from the communities and implement it in our modeling and simulation tools to try to create some pathways, some ways for us to visualize the impact on the community.
In the long term, the team plans to create community-centered solutions that are sustainable and affordable. The results of their work will be distributed across the country.
Students and industry experts came together for a first ever event in Belfast on Thursday to discuss the future of what they're calling Maine's blue economy. Our David Ledford brings us a closer look.
Dozens of young adults took part in hands-on internships at fish farms and hatcheries across the state this summer. Thursday, they gathered with leaders in the aquaculture industry to celebrate the growth of Maine's blue economy. The term refers to the use of Maine's waters to develop economic growth.
Land-based aquaculture, farms, and all of the industries of Maine come together to support sustainable seafood, aquaculture, and all of the marine opportunities in the state.
The first annual student symposium for the advancement of the blue economy included student presentations, expert panels, and locally caught shellfish. Those who came out say it's important to support Maine's fish farms and the aquaculture economy with events like these.
We've had a lot of workforce development issues, and that's been identified as one of the weaknesses in the sector. And, basically without additional workers, especially, more specialized workforce, it's really difficult to grow these businesses.
The next generation of aquaculture researchers and farmers shared what they learned from their hands-on experiences this summer.
As a deckhand on the farm, I'm, tumbling oysters, I'm harvesting oysters. You gain a lot of respect for these oyster farmers.
I worked mainly doing harvesting produce. I worked at the farmer's market, so I got to see the sales part. I learned so much about aquaponics and what it takes to run a business.
I'm from Arizona, so I didn't have a lot of experience coming into this, and I honestly felt behind. This experience felt like I'm doing something with my undergraduate career.
Some hope the influx of young people will help to address problems facing the industry.
There are things that are going well, things that are not going so well. It kind of depends on a species by species basis, bay by bay too. It really depends. Climate change is definitely a factor that all of us are facing together, especially everyone working on the coast.
In Belfast, David Ledford, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Climate change, something we're certainly hearing more and more about, especially in the last few months with the weather that we've been having.
Absolutely, yeah. We've been talking about the extreme weather, not just here in our region, but across the country.
Sure.
And certainly impacting industries like Maine's blue economy. I really like that term there.
Yeah, for sure. And one of the most notable effects we're seeing is what at least feels like a serious uptick in rain.
Right.
So let's go ahead and get a first check of our forecast and see if there's any coming.
Hey, Beth and Peter, thank you. Happy Thursday. Your first weather is brought to you by Sleebo's Rug Cleaners, Maine's largest for over 7 years. Let's talk about temperatures today. I told you it was going to be awesome. And look, 82 here in Bangor today, 79 for Bar Harbor, 81 Millinocket. We'll take it. Tomorrow, though, is going to be a bit cooler as we have more rain showers on the way. And we are the exception right now with highs in the 80s today. Most of the country across our area is in the 60s to low 70s. And that is the air moving our way for tomorrow because the clouds are going to roll back in tonight. More rain showers back in the forecast later on tonight, but more so throughout the day tomorrow. Some of that rain could be locally heavy overnight tonight and throughout the day tomorrow until this system gets out of here, but there's more behind that for Sunday and Monday. Our forecast then tonight, though, is increasing clouds, showers, and a couple of thunderstorms out there with low temperatures in the 60s. Your full forecast is coming up. Beth and Peter?
All right, I'm hoping that it feels cooler than what that overnight looks like.
Yeah, I'm sure that the rain will help cool things down a bit and potentially a couple rumbles of thunder to deal with tonight as well.
Indeed. Well, coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, our Grace Blanchard takes us to the Fields Pond Autobahn Center in Holden to learn about the celebrations they have planned for their 25th anniversary.
And one of the oldest state fairs in the country returns for its 205th year. We'll have those stories and more as ABC 7 News at 6 comes right back.
With AAA Insurance, by bundling our home and auto policies, we saved over $450.
And we were shocked at the savings.
When we switched to AAA auto insurance and bundled our policies, we were able to save over $400 every year.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
Well, my passion is hang gliding. I've been doing it for over 30 years, and it's like flying. I mean, it's like everything you always dreamed about. AAA insurance helps us save more.
And do more.
The savings from AAA Insurance has allowed me to pursue my passion of making jewelry. It's great to have a little bit of extra cash to do something that you love.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 866-460-1310. for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
Maine is a one-of-a-kind beautiful state, and there's no better way to see it than from the air. Fletcher Mountain Aviation offers an aerial experience like no other, featuring seaplane flights where you will see the best views in Maine from the air and land on Maine's most beautiful lakes. An experience you will never forget, with views from the northern Maine woods, Moosehead Lake, and Katahdin regions. Come fly and see our beautiful state from the sky with Fletcher Mountain Aviation. Visit our website here or scan the QR code to book your flight today.
This fall, you'll vote on a costly electric scheme. It's called Pine Tree Power. And here are the facts. It will cost Mainers $13.5 billion. An independent study says it will increase electric bills. And this scheme is so poorly written, Pine Tree Power isn't required to have an operations plan when it takes over. No plan to keep the lights on. That's a bad idea. Vote no on question 3.
I got certified as a crash reconstructionist in 2005. I've investigated 150 crashes. 90% of those are speed related.
Vehicle rolled over several times.
When vehicles approach 30 miles an hour over the speed limit, the injuries start getting more serious to the point of being fatal. It's scary how fast someone's life can be altered forever just by driving a little bit too fast. The old adage is speed kills. It is absolutely the case.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Well, the Fields Pond Autobahn Center in Holden is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year. Our Grace Blanchard visited the center to learn about their summer series and upcoming celebrations.
And we saw a really big tadpole down there.
The Fields Pond Audubon Center has been educating the greater Bangor community about local ecosystems for 25 years.
We have over 230 acres of forests, fields, wetlands, and it's just a great outdoor classroom for kids to learn about nature.
All summer they have been offering a variety of learning programs as part of their summer series, with themes ranging from naturalist studies to combining art and nature.
The overall goal of the summer series is to really engage the community with both the natural history of Maine, but also what we do here at the Fields Pond Center.
On top of the summer programs, they've also been offering weekly kids camps. Campers shared what they love most about coming to Fields Pond.
I do like learning about lots of cool animals. Been learning about the life cycle of the frog. Today we just saw a huge tadpole that was this long, and it was really cool.
And the Audubon Center says they plan to hold summer events right up till the start of school.
The big event for us in the summer is our annual Butterfly Festival, which is coming up on August 26th. So we're celebrating 25 years being here with the Nature Center and offering programs to the greater Bangor area. So come join us, help us celebrate, and we'll have lots of fun.
More information about their upcoming events and celebrations can be found on our website at foxbangor.com. In Holden, Grace Blanchard, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
One of the oldest agricultural fairs in the entire country is back for its 205th consecutive year. Our Matthew Jurancic brings us there.
Mouth-watering food, screams from rides, the intensity of carnival games. These are some of the things Mainers come for at the Skowhegan State Fair.
It's been awesome. I've got cotton candy. I've got the checkout stores. It is awesome.
Yet one of the highlights of this fair every year is what everyone flocks to. The variety of animals.
We have farmers and people that work in the fields all year long. They come down and they show off their products. They're part of the tractor truck pulls, the sheep shows. I mean, these people are farmers, and we can't forget about our farmers.
Agriculture is what this fair was founded on. Organized in 1818 by the Somerset Central Agricultural Society, some of the earliest fairs focus on the breeds of horse and cattle. And this is what we continue to see 205 years later.
It's really important to teach people who don't know a lot about it. It shows people a different aspect of life, and some people come here not knowing even there's animals, and it changes their life forever sometimes.
And for many of these farmers, this is their Super Bowl.
There's not one thing in your life that does not stem from agriculture, including the working steers. You know, that's how the ground was plowed for food to grow, and that's where really it all started.
The Skowhegan State Fair is running through August 19th, starting as early as 7 a.m. and ending at 7 p.m. More information on daily events can be found on the Skowhegan State Fair's website. In Skowhegan, Matthew Juroncic, ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
I have to say, when I was younger, you go to a fair, you want to go on all the rides, all the thrill rides, eat all the food. Now I just want to go see all the animals.
Yeah, and
it's
even,
really all I care about at this point.
Yeah, I mean, and I think even as a kid, like, you want to do everything, but the animals are such a fun part of it if they're available. And so I love that there's such an emphasis on the livestock there. And, and as that young girl explained so eloquently, people don't always get to see that aspect of life, of farm life. So to be able to kind of get a taste of it and experience it, it can be eye-opening for them.
Not to mention, to reiterate to folks that, as the woman said, there's no aspect of your life that doesn't in some way, shape, or form get support from agriculture. So people need to see and appreciate what farmers do.
Yeah, love to see it.
All right, well, still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, the Lake St. George Brewing Company is offering the opportunity to enjoy some brews while meeting some seriously adorable German Shepherds who are in search of their forever homes.
And in sports, one former Black Bear turned NFL pro is hosting his annual youth football camp in Herman this week. We'll have that story right after the break.
Savings just got even better on your favorite designer brands at the Label Shopper Summer Madness Sale. Take an extra 50% off summer fashions. Stop in today and grab more for less at the Summer Madness Sale. Label Shopper, great clothes, great prices.
Grammy Award-winning Train live. Friday, August 18th, Maine Savings Amphitheater, Bangor, Maine. One incredible night with Train. Special guest Better Than Ezra. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Presented by Save Me San Francisco Wine Company.
On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Milo, is sponsored by Loyalty Inc. We offer custom artwork, friendly service, a clean, sterile environment, and affordable pricing. Loyalty Inc. Our colors never fade. Come find out why everybody gets their hearing aids at Dover Audiology, 859 West Main Street, Dover Foxcroft. McCusick Petroleum, your local supplier of heating oil and propane, selling a broad range of boilers, furnaces, and water heaters.
Looking to buy or sell your home in eastern and central Maine? Look no further than Melissa Bartlett of Better Homes and Gardens Masiello Group. With more than 25 years of experience in the industry, multi-millions in sales, and 5-star recommendations, Melissa knows the ins and outs of the market, making your real estate journey seamless. Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, Melissa's expertise will guide you every step of the way. Your journey to a new home starts here with your Maine move and Melissa Bartlett. Call today and let her experience be your advantage.
Situated in Jonesboro on the coast of Maine lies Barren View Golf Course, a true links course that's a treat for golfers of all skill levels. We feature a driving range, putting green, practice sand trap, pro shop, and snack bar. Open 7 days a week. Please call ahead for a tee time. Tonight's Sports is brought to you by Engstrom's Auto Service in Guilford. We specialize in all foreign and domestic service and alignments.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. Let's start with some football. We are just under an hour away, under 45 minutes away from the New England Patriots kicking off for the first time this season. They play C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans at 7 p.m. right here on ABC. And then New England will head to Green Bay and Tennessee to round out the preseason before their first game of the year in September. That is getting closer and closer each day. So far, it's been a relatively good camp for Mac Jones and the offense. Jones entering his third year with with, New England continues to improve and impress under the Bill O'Brien offense. We won't see Mac tonight, but we will get our first look at that offense, which has really been the talk of camp.
I do think that the rules and standards have been set, so we just have to meet that as players. I think the coaches have done a great job. OB lays out, the operation times, what we're trying to get out of a play, all that stuff, the why behind a play. And we just got to go out there and try and just each day clean it up and then also get a little bit faster too.
All right, looking forward to that game. Let's stay with some football now. Over in Herman, future Herman Hawks and Herman youth football players all got the chance this week to learn from a pro. Former Black Bear Mike DeVito hosting his 6th annual youth football camp in Herman on Wednesday and Thursday of this week. DeVito was a 4-year star at the University of Maine before turning in an 8-year career in the National Football League. He isn't a Maine native, but after retirement has stuck around and continued to give back to the state and the younger athletes in it, and that's something he doesn't see changing.
It's amazing to see how this Herman community comes out for football. This looked like a practice that I would have at training camp in the NFL. But since moving back, one thing that's really important to me is continuing to help grow the sport of football, and specifically in the state of Maine. And again, Herman does an incredible job with investing into their players, into their program.
Kids from grades 2 through 12 showed out to learn from DeVito. Nearly 130 of them were there on the first day of camp. Now, youth enrollment across all sports has seen a decline in recent years. Football is no different. Maybe they get the blunt of that impact, especially with the physical nature of that sport. And for DeVito, his passion isn't just helping the next generation of football players in Maine, but teaching them the sport the right way and the safe way is something very important to him.
The safe and right way to play the game is so important. It's changed so much. What we've learned with cognitive health research and the impact of concussions and things like that and head trauma. And so the coaches here and the coaches in the state of Maine have done a great job to keep up with the technology, keep up with the techniques on the field, specifically tackling, how to tackle well.
All right, always good at talking to Mike. That is all the time we have for sports, though. Here is Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast. Jeff?
All right, Tyler, thank you. Your full weather is brought to you by Maine Made Relief, handmade with natural ingredients in Blue Hill, Maine. And let's talk about the Atlantic hurricane season. The new numbers came out today, and they've been up from previous advisories as we have a pretty healthy Atlantic hurricane season now outlook going on with water temperatures so high across the Gulf of Mexico and up the coast. We'll likely see some more storms forming in the next few weeks or so. Of course, as peaks in mid-September across the world. Okay, going forward though for us, 82 was the temperature today here in Bangor. I told you, right? Very nice day. 81 here in Millinocket, 79 Bar Harbor. A very nice day all over the place today. But now the clouds are increasing out there and we have rain showers back in the forecast later on tonight. But we are the exception to the rule. Look at 80s across our area today, but 70s and 60s are not so far away because that is where the rain-cooled air is out there now. The extreme heat, of course, still confined to parts of Texas, 103 in Dallas today. All right, so here we are out there now. We had very nice skies all day long, but now the skies are beginning to cloud over, and there are a couple of showers beginning to form out there even now. This will expand in coverage and intensity throughout the night tonight. Into tomorrow, some locally heavy rainfall is possible. The severe weather threat's pretty low with this system, but still expect some thunder and lightning across the area tonight. And here is an advisory. It's the beach hazard advisory because of air temperatures so warm today. The ocean temperatures are still very cold in the 50s. That, if you're in it, could give you hypothermia very quickly. Okay, but most of us will not be in the waters tonight because we have rain showers on the way. Lots of cloud cover in there as well. So for tonight, showers and storms out there swinging through the area tonight. Again, locally heavy rainfall. We should get a break in the action for a couple hours tomorrow morning, but the backside of this will have some rain showers tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. So get ready for that. It's going to be kind of a wet stretch of weather for us the next 24 hours around here before we get a very nice day for us on Saturday into early parts of Sunday. And then our next system gets in here later Sunday into Monday. We are heading back into a wet pattern for us into next week. I'm going to run this through Saturday about 12:30 or so, looking at maybe a ½ inch to an inch of rainfall across our neck of the woods. And then another system gets in here later Sunday to Monday. Another ½ inch rainfall is on the way. So here we go with some more rainfall in the area. Our forecast though tonight though is looking at showers and thunderstorms out there. Non-severe, but local locally heavy rainfall. Otherwise kind of muggy with low temperatures down near 65 for tomorrow. All right, so showers and a couple of thunder showers out there. Cooler, highs near 75 tomorrow. A couple of us might get stuck near 70 with a west breeze around 5 to 15. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows a very nice day for a Saturday, back up in the 80s. Sunday, some more rain showers in the afternoon and the early parts of Monday. 81 Monday before cooling off a bit with more rain in the forecast next Tuesday. Beth and Peter.
All right, so the back and forth continues.
It really
sunshine,
does.
rain, sunshine, rain.
Yeah, but glad to see that Saturday has kind of cleared up. It sounded like, we could have some spillover that day. So for the most part, we'll have a nice day there.
Very important birthday party I must attend on Saturday, so I'm hoping that continues.
There you go, and I got a wedding, so.
Okay, so we both have very important Mother Nature requests.
Well, fingers crossed it stays that way, and there's more to come after the break. Stay with us.
Saliba's Rug Cleaners in Bangor is the best and only spot you should go to for your rug cleanings. Serving Maine for more than 70 years, we care about your rugs. Clean rugs last longer, and our family takes pride in being the professionals that you can trust. Our cleaning process consists of soaking your rug in a bath, shampooing, rinsing, and drying in a humidity-controlled dry room, making sure no detail is overlooked. Need a repair? We fully service every type of rug for you. Saliba's Rug Cleaners.
We care about your rugs.
Hi, I'm Alice Seeger. Welcome to Belfast Fiber Arts. We provide hand-woven, hand-spun, knitted and quilted, upcycled clothes and art items for your home. We also feature weaving looms, spinning wheels, and supplies. We are a weaving studio and a makerspace with a sewing lab and a textile research library. We offer classes, workshops, and study groups. So stop by and visit us at Belfast Fiber Arts. We're at 171 High Street in Belfast between the Colonial Theatre and the Beanbag Store. We look forward to seeing you.
Winter Harbor Lobster Co-op is a small group of independent Maine fishermen who want to make sure you get the freshest lobsters we can provide. To do that, we sell direct to the public to avoid long storage times and inflated prices. For the best quality, texture, and taste, our live lobsters have to have ideal conditions from the time we catch them to when they arrive at your table. Please browse our website for fantastic deals on real, fresh Maine lobster and other seafood. Winter Harbor Lobster Co-op, from our boats to your door.
The last of summer will draw you in at Toyota's National Sales Event. It's like a magnet, but for people.
Recent and soon-to-be college grads could get a $500 rebate over and above most other offers. Toyota, let's go places.
Tonight, the devastation in Hawaii as authorities comb through wreckage of the fast-moving fire, plus tracking the extreme weather stateside. More Americans turn to the most watched program on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Welcome back. A new shop recently opened in downtown Bangor, and for those who love made in Maine products, this is just the place for you. Located at 78 Harlow Street, Paloma's Gifts offers a mix of Maine-made products from more than 100 vendors. They also offer handcrafted jewelry, some of which is made by the owner's sister, who lives in Spain. The owner tells us the business is something she's always dreamed of. The store has been quietly operating for the past week, and the owner says she already has received lots of positive feedback from the community. The grand opening will be tomorrow with a ribbon cutting ceremony and more. You can find more information about the business on our website, foxbangor.com.
Well, finally tonight, looking for the chance to have a few drinks while meeting some seriously adorable and adoptable German Shepherds? Well, look no further than Lake St. George Brewing Company this weekend. On Saturday from noon to 4, the Brewing Company is partnering with Miracle German Shepherd Dog Rescue of Maine for the 5th Ales for Tails fundraiser. The event will have live music, a raffle, food, a food truck, drinks, and of course, plenty of adoptable pups.
I really enjoy helping this organization. It's nice that the stories that these animals come with are incredible. The work that Tuesday and her crew puts into rescuing these dogs that have essentially no hope, where they're coming from in California, bringing them to Maine and giving them a family who's going to love them, is pretty incredible.
My favorite thing is to see the dogs that we've adopted out. I mean, we generally have between 30 and 40 show up, so it's a chance for me to see some of the dogs I don't get to see very much, and to tout some of the adopters that we have who are really amazing.
Beautiful black German Shepherd right there on your screen is Landon, and the lovely black and tan female is Luna. Lake St. George Brewing Company is located in Liberty and has pledged to donate $1 to the rescue for every beverage sold. The event itself is, of course, free entry, so head to Liberty on Saturday to enjoy some ales for tails. I am in love with Landon.
Oh my God.
Luna's beautiful, but I'm head over heels for Landon, just like that.
Something about
Yeah.
German Shepherds are just so majestic and beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful dogs. So hoping that that event helps a lot of them get adopted.
Yeah, here's hoping that Rescue does a lot of great work. All right, folks, thanks so much for watching. Good night.
Good night, everyone.